Hi there beautiful people, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and for today I will be doing my dead honest but little bit critical review on the new limited edition by Holo. This one is the Holo Royalty Disco Cowboy Collection and I have to say it is definitely going to be very honest, but that's what you're used to seeing and hearing from me. And also I have cut my nails pretty short. I had some tears in a couple of my nail beds and I just wanted to prevent any massive breakage and just blood and shit everywhere. So yeah, that is why. But yeah, let's continue with this collection. It is limited edition, so if you're like, I do like all of the colors or just a couple, you can still get them. At the moment of doing this voiceover, it is the 3rd of May. They are all still available, but once they are sold out, they are definitely sold out. I have gotten the entire collection for $70. One thing I do want to put out is that I was very disappointed with how this was shipped out to me. I paid like $20 I think for shipping and it just came in one of those overall small black boxes. There wasn't like any additional padding or anything whatsoever surrounding the box or in the box. So I was actually very surprised none of the bottles broke. So that is just something I want to put out there for $20 of shipping costs, and not even to mention additional like taxes and stuff. I was very disappointed with how this one was shipped out to me all the way to the Netherlands. But yeah, that's just a little side story I wanted to put out there. But this first color is called Moonlit Rodeo or Rodeo, however you pronounce that. One thing I want to put out there, this collection is like a disco cowboy collection. I do get the disco part with all of the shimmer and sparkle and glitter and so on. But cowboy, like apart from the packaging, like the packaging is beautiful. I don't have anything to nag about that. But I just don't see cowboy in any of these colors. But maybe that's just me. But you know, I don't know. I would have called it something completely different in my honest opinion. But Moonlit Rodeo is actually a very beautiful color. It's supposed to be a jelly purple with bluish like shimmer, as you can see, like obviously, but the jelly part, I actually felt like it was quite opaque to be a jelly, and it was pretty much completely opaque within 2 coats, which is something that doesn't happen a lot when brands call their formula like jelly based. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by that. As I mentioned, it's a very honest swatch and review video, what you're used to hearing and seeing from me. So yeah, sometimes it can be a little contradicting because I'm a little harsh like on the overall collection vibe, which is like non-existent in my opinion, but the colors on their own are really beautiful. Let's just put that aside. The second color from this collection, it might be my favorite, and that is just because I'm very biased. I am so Dutch that I love orange nail polishes, and Disco Inferno is like a very hot orange, like a fiery orange color. It contains kind of like flakies and a lot of gold, silver. It's just fire on the nails. I really love this polish. Once again, I wouldn't really say it's cowboy related. Disco, maybe a little. Orange was kind of like a hot color in the 70s, but other than that, I don't know. Beautiful color on its own. I actually only applied 1 coat and it was completely opaque, so big round of applause for that. If you are into orange polishes and you are into very like shimmery, glittery, all over the place polishes, definitely check it out. So yeah, this entire collection was $70, like for like the entire thing. You can get these polishes separately. So if you're like, I only want to get a few, or maybe just 1, maybe 2, these go for, I think it was $14 a bottle. So yeah, you know, they're not the cheapest, but the formula is pretty good, to be honest. The next one is called Sparkling Spurs, and I saw this color and I was like, this reminds me so much of that Menchie polish that she has, which is also like super holographic, a light pink. Is it called toe beans or something? I think it's called that. But yeah, it's actually quite nice. It definitely needs two coats because it's a little bit of a lighter color, but it is packed with a bunch of beautiful holographic shimmer. It's not like super gritty glitter or anything like that, so I don't really see any like issues with removing this specific polish. The previous color and the last one I will be swatching do need a little scrubbing to get it off, but you can always just soak off your nail polish with a little cotton round and a little bit of nail polish remover if you like. But yeah, I actually really like this color. It is super holographic, it is super pink. If you guys have been hanging out with me here on my YouTube channel for the last like 7 years, I don't even know how long I've been doing this, you know that I love my holographics and I love my pinks. So yeah, I think it's really pretty. It does remind me of the Menchie nail polish a lot. It might be a little different, but like on first glance, it just really reminded me of that. So it isn't like a super new kind of polish or color, I have to say, but it is very pretty though, and completely opaque within 2 coats. The next one is called Cowboy Tears. Other than the name, once again, I don't see anything cowboy related to this. I would rather have seen this color come out in like a sea or ocean inspired collection, because it kind of looks like ocean or sea or water to me more. But you know, that's just me, maybe. It definitely is a very opaque polish, and that was something I didn't expect. I really do love the pink like shimmer in here. I do have to mention, you really don't want to overwork this polish, because you can see like the last stroke that I did to cap in the free edge of my nail, it actually like made a little line. So don't overwork this polish. If you just apply it like very smoothly, like whoosh whoosh whoosh, and you're done, it is definitely a one coater. But yeah, the shimmer in this one, it's so beautiful. If you are into kind of like shifting polishes like this one, it isn't like a duochrome or anything, it's just a shimmer that gives it a really nice like sheen to it. Definitely check it out. It is such a nice bluish color. Then the 5th and final color from this collection, I thought it would be my favorite, but you will see after the first swatch I was just a little bit disappointed. But you know, I always say don't judge a polish by its first coat, but I just expected this one to be a little bit more opaque. But you know, the second one actually makes it look a whole lot better. I would say if you want it like completely opaque, definitely go in with a 3rd coat for this one. Bless Your Heart is the name of it, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this one is more of a jelly based formula with a ton of glitter and shimmer in there. A lot of hot pink, there's holographic glitter in there. It's very beautiful, but I just felt like I had to work with it a little bit too much to make it opaque, you know? Like the first coat, it's just still very sheer, even though it is packed with glitter though. But I have seen Holo come out with way better like glittery formulas, which were actually opaque within the first coat. Like especially like the Birdstone collection, I loved that collection. It was so beautiful. A lot of polishes in there were like one coaters, even though they were super like glittery, shimmery and so on. But yeah, you know, Bless Your Heart, it's a very nice polish. It definitely is screaming my name. It is something that really appeals to me, but I just I don't know, there's something about this one. I really wanted to love it to death, but I didn't like it as much as some of the other colors from this collection. Other than that, lovely polish. If you're into it, definitely get it. It does dry really fast because it's packed with so many glitters and shimmers, so keep that in mind. You want to work a little faster. But yeah, this was actually the entire review and swatcheroo video already. Let me know what you think. Do you think these polishes are worth like 70 bucks? Also keeping in mind how it was shipped out to me. Like, it was a hazard, people. The colors on their own are very beautiful. Definitely, I would definitely recommend them, but I don't really see cowboy in them. But yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I hope to see you next time.